So what I wanted to say really quick, I literally just woke up, like literally. My dog likes to play this little game where she pretends that she has to go out so that I'll get out of bed, get dressed, and start to head to the hallway to bring her out. Once I do that though, she goes back to bed. She only does this when my husband's home because the dogs sleep on the side of the bed on the floor on their beds next to us. My husband's not home a lot because of work, so maybe that's why. But she never does this to him, only to me. So anyway, I just wanted to say, I noticed in the last few days, since I've been making videos every day and saying like, listen, sometimes I'm going to show up just like this. The minute I wake up, messy hair, sweatshirt, camera in my hand, possibly shaking a little. I don't give a shit anymore. Perfectionism has held me back so much. So much. There are so many things I've wanted to film or do, but I don't because I feel like it's such a process. My hair has to look a certain way. I have to have makeup on. I have to have the right lighting. I have to have a microphone, the right background, blah, 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 blah. I've decided, no, I don't need any of that shit. I bring value, okay? Whether I'm showing up in a sweatshirt or a ball gown. And it's not my problem if someone else can't recognize that. I understand society tells us we should look a certain way and we should deliver our value in a certain pretty package. I'm over it. I'm 43. I don't got the time for this shit no more. Life is passing by, and I'm not going to let any more of it go by while I worry that I'm not going to impress someone with my looks or my background or my, perfectly 4K camera or whatever. I'm just going to show up and say what I have to say and do what I have to do. And the right people will be more than happy to sit at my table with me, no matter what I'm wearing, because they understand that I do bring value to the tables I sit at. That being said, I've noticed since I started doing this, I lost a couple of subscribers on YouTube. A few people left my private group. A couple of numbers have dropped. And there was a time that I'd be like, oh my God, I better stop. I better do what the people want. I better do what they expect of me, or I'm going to lose all my followers and my viewers. I don't give a shit. You want to unfollow me? Please, by all means, do exactly that. I don't want people following me unless they really appreciate my time and what I bring. There was a time I would have made it a big deal. I would have been like, oh no, see, I'm doing it wrong. I can't just be myself after all. Listen, if you want to go to the feed with the perfectly curated videos and the perfectly made up host who speaks like this and is very calm and very soft-spoken and who like holds a feather to their chest while like holding a rose to their left orbital lobe, then do that. That's not me. This is how I talk. This is how I show up. And I'm encouraging you to show up how you show up. Be who you are. Stop waiting until everything is just right, because sometimes that means waiting for fucking ever. And who do you really want to attract? People you have to be perfect for, or people you can just be yourself with? So don't make it mean anything. Someone unfollowed you. Someone didn't like your video that you posted. Someone unsubscribed, or just don't make it a thing and it won't be a thing. I've just made a decision it's not a thing and it's not a thing. Last I checked, not a single person on social media pays my bills. So if they don't want to follow me, fuck them. Bye. It's okay. It doesn't have to be a thing. I plan on unfriending quite a lot of people on Facebook and leaving quite a lot of groups. I realize Facebook and social media is designed to keep you hooked on them for as long as possible. They want you to spend as much of your precious time on their platform as humanly possible. So they're constantly, here, add a new friend, add more friends. I mean, we're only going to show your post to 3% of these people, but just keep adding more. And I'm not playing that game anymore. I don't care. I used to worry about hurting people's feelings. I don't anymore. I will be unfriending quite a lot of people. Are these people bad people? No. Does it mean something about them or about me? No, it literally just means I only have so many hours in a day. I'm highly ambitious. I have lots of fucking things I'm doing. I am promoting my first book, writing my second book, already starting to, I have a third book that I'm now starting to figure out what I want to do with, that I wrote a long time ago, and just not sure if I want to publish it or put it into a course or what. I just know I want my social media time to be of value, not just pointless, mindless scrolling. And I don't want to keep 400 people on my friends list when I get maybe 10 people who engage on a regular basis. So I'm going to curate my social media, and other people should do the same. And in the process, if someone unfriends you, unfollows you, unsubscribes, don't make it a thing. It's not a thing. All it is someone who doesn't belong at your table anymore, leaving and making space for someone who does. So that's all I wanted to say. I do plan on making a video every day, and some days I'm going to show up just like this, holding my phone with messy hair, with just the natural light on a day where there's barely any light to begin with. Other times I will be dressed up and reading from some notes and all of that. And if you're not okay with both of those parts of me, then just, we're not meant for each other, and that's okay. It doesn't mean anything except that we are better off aligning with other people, and that's okay. All right. If anything I've been saying in these videos has been helpful, please do let me know. It is nice to know who my words resonate with and why. So if you don't mind sharing, I would love to hear from you. And if you want to speak to me directly, privately, that's also fine. And until next time, please be who you are. Don't tap dance for the masses. Your authenticity is more important than popularity always. At least mine is to me. That's something I tell my husband a lot. It's always going to be authenticity over popularity in my life. I'd rather be authentic and true to myself than be popular, period. So until next time, keep going after your goals, dream until your dreams come true, and take care.